Mr. Pizza says, gay Christian, that's a thing. I thought being gay was a sin in Christianity. Not that I'm religious or anything, but that's one of the things I know about Christianity. I guess I have a more nuanced position than a lot of Christians do. I don't like to say that homosexuality is a sin, because when people use the word homosexuality, they refer to, engaging in physically homosexual activity, but they also refer to just the attraction of being gay or being attracted to someone of the same sex. Now, I don't think that having an inherent attraction is necessarily sinful. It's not a sin to have a natural proclivity towards a particular sin, right? Like, let's say that someone has a habit of lying, let's say, okay, for example, right? And someone just like is naturally inclined to like lie, they lie compulsively, or they have the inclination to lie compulsively. Lying is a sin, of course, but it's not wanting to lie or having the compulsion to lie that's the sin. It's the act of actually going out and lying. And so likewise, I think you can be gay and you can be a Christian as long as you are not physically acting out, living out in that homosexual lifestyle. Like you can be, there are gay celibate Christians out there, like Sam Alberry, a very, very popular Christian speaker and teacher and preacher. Sam Alberry is a celibate gay Christian, and I think that if you're sort of living within those bounds, you can also you can be a Christian. Also, Jackie Hill Perry, I don't know if she would consider herself gay at this point or bisexual or what, but she was living a homosexual lifestyle, then became a Christian, repented, and is now married to a man with children. So maybe some would consider Jackie Hill Perry a gay Christian. I've also heard anecdotal stories of gay people who decide to get married to someone of the opposite sex and even engage with that spouse sexually, just in pursuing Christ and in having a godly lifestyle. But like, it's entirely possible to be a gay Christian, is what I would say, but you have to have caveats towards that. I think that the way that people talk about homosexuality in the Christian community can often be very unhelpful, because I think that people like to talk to gay people as if their homosexual attractions make them worse than anyone else. Right, which I think is problematic, because everyone has their own sins that they have natural proclivities and desires towards. Right, so you can have a gay Christian who is being celibate, but who will still get condemned by other Christians because they have homosexual attractions. Right, like that's whack. That's whack by people who aren't repenting of their own sins, by the way. Like that's a whole other conversation, right? So to answer Mr. Pizza's question, yes, you can be a gay Christian, but there are caveats to that. You've got to be still living in a godly way and fleeing sin in that regard. Hopefully that answers your question in a way that's concise and clear. I know I was actually relatively verbose, but still.